Station, this is Houston. Are you ready for the event?
Houston, this is Station. I'm ready for the event.
KAKE-TV, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call station for a voice check. Loral Houston on 2, expect a comm check from the ground party in a few minutes.
Oh. Okay. Station, this is Frank Waugh with KAKE. How do you hear me?
Frank, this is Loral. Welcome aboard the International Space Station.
Good morning, Laurel. Thank you so much.
Good morning. Again, good morning, Wichita, Kansas.
So we are in our commercial break right now, and so our actual interview will start here in just a minute and a half or so is when we'll start it.
Okay, awesome. Good to know. And I'm super excited to talk to you.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Hey, Jen, you're still latched on. Welcome back. We got a special guest joining us this morning on Good Morning KAKE-land, University of Kansas alum, astronaut Loral O'Hara on the International Space Station. Good morning, Loral.
Good morning, Frank and Wichita. Welcome aboard the International Space Station.
Well, thank you so much for having us, and thanks for this opportunity. It's great to hear from you. We talked to you before you launched to the International Space Station. Now you're there. You got to tell us a couple of things here. I'm going to give you a couple of questions since there is a bit of a delay here. Tell us about your ride up. What was that like being on the front of a rocket? And now that you're up there, you just completed a spacewalk, a little over a month ago. Tell us about that.
Yeah, launch day, those are two of the best days of my life. Launch day was amazing. Being on the rocket was crazy because on one hand, it was exactly like everything that we've done in training. We were just doing the same procedures, working through the same comm and everything like we'd done on the ground a bunch of times before that. But then suddenly the rocket was just also alive underneath us. We had the final countdown, and suddenly the whole vehicle just felt alive. And the ride up was awesome. It was kind of like being in a Jeep on a bumpy road, is how others have described it. And then we got to space, and suddenly things were floating. I saw the Earth outside my window, which was one of the most beautiful sights I'd ever seen. And that whole day was just a day that I'll remember for the rest of my life. And then as far as the EVA,
Tell us about your spacewalk.
Yeah, so the spacewalk, another incredible day. That's kind of like, we're working on station and we have windows and we can look outside and see the Earth, but it's kind of like being in your house and looking out at your backyard through the window, compared to stepping outside and actually being in your backyard. Just being out there and hanging on to space station with one hand, looking at space station and looking down at the Earth is a really incredible feeling. You're out there, it's just you're relying on the skills and the training that you've done for your safety and success, as well as your partner, and then you have the whole team on the ground supporting you too, of course. So that's just a really unique and really amazing experience.
We've heard from other astronauts before kind of talking about looking down at Earth and how it puts kind of worldly problems in perspective. How's your daily view of the Earth changed, and what does that feel like?
Yeah, that's a good question. For me, it's reinforced a lot of the feelings that I had on the ground that I could sort of sense, but it was just a sense. Like I couldn't really see it or anything. And being up here, getting to see Earth from the perspective that we do, where we're looking down on our planet and there are no borders. We just see this gorgeous planet against the blackness of space. Really reinforces a sense of connection to all of the creatures on planet Earth, humans, animals, microbes, everything alike. And so that's been really special to experience. And then the other thing is just the sense of passing time. Like I got up here, this mission is flying by, and I definitely want to cherish every minute that I have up here because it's really special. But similarly, our lives on Earth are very short as well, and that's a feeling I want to take when I come back to Earth, is just that sense of the value of time.
Tell us what it was like celebrating Christmas on the International Space Station, and one of your fellow astronauts celebrated Hanukkah up there. What was that like?
It was really nice. We had a 3-day weekend, which was very nice because we'd just been working really hard for the previous couple weeks. But I think one of the best parts was just getting to share the time with each other and share each other's traditions, get to learn about all the holiday traditions in Denmark and Japan and Russia, as well as across the United States. And yeah, just get to share that time with my crewmates was really nice.
Loral, I'm about out of time, but I got to ask you real quick, best and worst food on the International Space Station?
I'm not a picky eater, so I like pretty much everything. But I would kill for a bowl of guacamole and chips.
All right, well, maybe we can see if we can get you some sent up. Thank you so much, Loral. This has been great, and we hope to maybe talk to you again before your mission ends up there. Thank you.
Awesome. Have a great day down there on Earth.
Station, this is Houston ACR. That concludes the event.
Thank you to all participants. Station, we're now resuming operational audio communications.